So today we're going to learn how to replace a shear pin on a bush hog. So the reason that we're doing that is because when I was out mowing the other day in the woods, creating some trails, I broke the shear pin on the trail.
Sorry, what's the shear pin?
So we'll get to that. So the shear pin, this the broken one that it looks like, which we'll go into, but it's underneath here. So I've already removed the clip up here, and so we're going to remove the safety guard from that. So the shear pin is something, I just have a nail in here right now. I went through all the hard work of getting it out yesterday with the golf course words. So the shear pin is something that is meant to save the tractor. So you have the shaft coming from the PTO on the tractor here.
PTO?
Power takeoff unit. So it takes the power off the engine on the tractor to drive various accessories on the back. So that's what this yellow and black thing is here, connecting to this, which then drives the blade underneath for the bush hog. I'm not sure if our lawnmower has the same thing. So the pin goes through here, so you have the drive shaft coming out of there is like a small thing, and then this one here from the tractor goes over it, so when the pin's through it allows it to turn together. So if you hit a rock or another immovable object, the idea is that the pin is designed to shear at a certain strength, hence saving your tractor damage to something else.
So what did you do that you broke it?
So it can break from either hitting something really hard and not moving, or just from continuous stress. Because of the age of this, I suspect it was a buildup of continuous stress, because we were clearing trails where there haven't been in years, and then I did hit a rock that was buried, which I think was the final straw for this. So you take off your shield when you're getting ready to replace it. Very important, make sure the tractor's off, there's no power coming out. Even if your PTO shut off, for safety you want to make sure that the tractor is off. I just have it lowered to the ground for ease of working on. So if you want to come in a little bit closer, the shear pin goes through where the two pieces connect here. Again, I just have the nail through it so I don't lose the alignment. So here's the broken off shear pin here. So we're just using a bolt as the replacement. Got some advice from other farmers and from farm store. They can just use a grade 5 bolt with a washer and lock washer on the bottom end.
Sorry, rock washer?
Lock
washer. Okay.
So that prevents the nut from coming off on the end. So that's what we're going to use for this. So hopefully this doesn't turn once we pull that out. So we're just going to pop that in through. Again, hopefully we might need to get a hammer to tap that through. So we'll be back in a second. So you can just stop it. All right, so we're back. Got the hammer. I'm just going to tap this through now, hoping that the alignment is still there, which it appears to be. So use a normal washer, a flat washer where the bolt head is, and then on the other side we're going to use a lock washer. That helps the nuts not come off. With as you can imagine, this is under a lot of vibration and movement. Unfortunately, my son and I got to the hardware store right before it closed, and I was in a rush and pulled out the wrong nut from the bin, which was mislabeled. So we're not going to be able to finish this task right now, but then otherwise we would tighten that up there and we'd be good to go. So the hardest part I found was getting the old one out, just because it had seized in there a little bit with heat and pressure. So I put some WD-40 on it, let it sit for a bit, and then ideally you're going to have a punch. I just had one of these stakes, and we use that to punch it out. I had some frustrations getting it out. If anyone has any tips, this won't be the last time I replace this, I'm sure. If anyone has any tips or ideas for how to do that better, please let me know. And then for our final step, I should not be remiss to note, we want to make sure that our safety guard is back on, then with our pin to make sure that we're not going to go anywhere and that we're safe before we start up the tractor and start running again. And that's how you replace a shear pin on a bush hog.